You've seen her before, the woman with snakes for hair and eyes that turn men to stone. A cursed beauty, a tragic victim, a monster to be slain. She appears in films and games, on fashion logos, her face is everywhere, but her truth is almost nowhere. Because what if everything you've heard about Medusa was wrong? This is not the story of a woman punished by a goddess, not a tale of divine revenge after desecration. This is something older, something stranger, a myth born long before temples and tragedy reshaped her fate. This is the original Medusa, a creature not transformed, but born monstrous, and the man who dared to kill her. Long before the Olympians ruled from their thrones on high, older forces stirred in the deep. Phorcys, a primordial sea god with the features of a bearded man and the scaly tail of a fish, and his sister consort Ceto, a draconic sea goddess with monstrous features, were ancient powers of salt and darkness. From their union came monsters, not by punishment or curse, but by nature itself. Among their children were the Graeae, 3 gray sisters who shared one eye and one tooth, and the Gorgons, Stheno, Euryale, and Medusa. 2 were immortal, 1 was not. Medusa was not cursed. She was born as she was, grotesque, deadly, divine in origin but mortal in fate. Her face a mask of terror, tusks, a long tongue, wide, bulging eyes. She lay once with Poseidon, not in a temple, not as punishment, but in a field of spring flowers. There was no violence in Hesiod's account, no curse, only a moment, brief and soon forgotten by the gods.
They speak of beauty. They speak of punishment. But I was never their priestess.
The Gorgons lived far beyond the edges of the known world, near the river Oceanus, where night begins. Elsewhere, in the land of men, a boy was born to a mortal woman and Zeus himself. Cast into the sea in a wooden chest, they survived, finding refuge on the island of Seriphos. But there, a new danger awaited. King Polydectes, who burned with desire for Danae and saw her son Perseus as his only obstacle. To rid himself of the boy, the king set a trap. He demanded a gift that a poor fisherman's son could never provide, a stallion. In a moment of youthful pride, his hybris, Perseus made a desperate vow to save his mother's honor.
I have no horses to give, king, but it will keep you from my mother. I will bring you the head of the Gorgon instead.
Polydectes did not hesitate. He sent the boy on a journey from which no mortal had ever returned. To find Medusa, Perseus had to first find the path, and only the Graeae knew the way. 3 sisters, 1 eye, 1 tooth. He waited until the moment between. And then, he took it.
Return our sight, child of thunder, and we will speak. Beyond ocean's stream, where night coils and dreams end, there you will find her.
Guided by the Graeae, Perseus reached the hidden nymphs. It was they, not the gods, who gifted him with the enchanted tools he would need to survive. Winged sandals to fly, a helmet of invisibility, a magic pouch to contain the severed head. Later, Hermes brought him a blade of adamant, sharp enough to cut through anything. And Athena offered counsel, not weapons.
Do not meet her eyes. Use the shield.
The blade is yours. Strike clean and be swift.
Perseus found the Gorgons sleeping. Their garden was filled with stone. He did not hesitate. Shield raised, gaze averted, he stepped forward, guided only by reflection, and struck.
So this is how it ends, not with a curse, but with silence.
From the severed neck of Medusa, mingled with the seed of Poseidon, sprang forth 2 divine beings, creatures not cursed, but born of ancient forces. Pegasus, the winged horse, soared into the heavens, swift as storm winds and destined to serve Zeus himself. Chrysaor, whose name means golden blade, emerged fully formed, a mighty warrior who would father monsters of his own. This was the myth as the ancient Greeks knew it, stripped of curses, temples, and tragic transformations. But as myths evolved, so did Medusa. In another video on this channel, we explore Ovid's Roman reinterpretation of Medusa, the tragic maiden transformed by Athena after being violated in her temple,